get to some competitors, especially stepping into the ring in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre at Arena Mexico for the first time.
Well, think of the legacy, the tradition of Arena Mexico. CMLL opening its doors 1933. The longest running professional wrestling Lucha Libre organization in the world. Back then you were still in diapers, Tony.
Absolutely, and I was told about it.
Bandito, Konosuke Takeshita starting things off for their respective sides. This is a huge moment for Bandito. I mentioned he competed last night at the CMLL AEW show that CMLL hosted here in Arena Mexico. It was Bandito getting the win in the main event. A man who never thought he would be able to compete in Arena Mexico. But now here on consecutive nights, stepping into the ring and facing truly some of the best in the world as Bandito has Takeshita up on the shoulders, the knee intercepted by Takeshita. Bandito finds his feet, Takeshita boot to the midsection. And now the Alpha by Bandito takes down Takeshita.
Interesting how you have one man in the ring for each team and one man on the apron, and all the rest Excalibur down on the floor.
Hechicero stepping into the ring. Hechicero, he competed alongside Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita last night here in Arena Mexico, but originally Hechicero was scheduled for a different match. He was supposed to be teaming with his tag partner Alberto, but then by joining the Don Callis family, Alberto said that Hechicero not only turned his back on CMLL, not only on Alberto, but he turned his back on the entire country of Mexico by joining with Don Callis, the Don Callis family. That's how reviled Don Callis is, even here in Mexico.
Well, he's 2-0 in his AEW record since joining the Don Callis family.
He certainly doesn't look concerned, too concerned about upsetting anybody here tonight. Cover.
Counter there by Bandito. Speaking of the Don Callis family, tonight it will be Kazuchika Okada who got an outsized assist from Don Callis in that brutal assault on Kenny Omega 1 week ago. It'll be Okada and Mark Briscoe one-on-one later tonight.
It was a horrible moment, and I'm so glad we're not looking at Don Callis here at ringside.
Hechicero looking for the sunset flip. Daniel Garcia confidently strutting forward. Hechicero though making him pay for that confidence, overconfidence perhaps.
Garcia there, not honoring the technical ability of the Alchemist, the Wizard of the Ring.
Hechicero, so many inventive ways. That's why he's known as the Alchemist of the Ring. Because he knows how to. Oh wait, Dan Garcia, Greg T. Harris taking down Hechicero. And into the ring comes Dax Harwood. Harwood and Garcia have had their fair share of issues, and Nigel, nobody can speak better to that than yourself.
Sadly, wasn't it? Guys at 1-0. I teamed up with Garcia, and unfortunately that night we were unable to thwart the threat of FTR.
Garcia, the right hand, drops Harwood. Harwood, the reversal.
We'll talk about it. Dax on his own here tonight. Doesn't have his traditional tag team partner to team with.
And into the ring comes Atlantis Jr. here, greeted by the chorus of boos. That just speaks to the impression that the footsteps, as you said, Nigel, that his father, Atlantis Sr., left. Atlantis Jr. into action, swinging a miss by Harwood. Sling blade. Harwood goes down hard. First cover of the match, I believe, is Harwood able to kick out.
And they're booing every move here by Atlantis Jr. But as Templario comes in, I think the young kid is a very, very fine luchador. I don't think there's any question about that.
Templario. A dropkick German suplex from Atlantis Jr. Now Templario, lateral press. Cover made. Harwood able to kick out.
Certainly a vociferous crowd here tonight.
I've never heard anything like it, Nigel. Really, I've not. We've done a lot of matches throughout the years.
Wow, some great teamwork there. Unexpected teamwork by Dax Harwood and Volador Jr. Templario, Atlantis Jr. sent into the ropes, but now pair of T. Harris there. Thrust kick, takes on Harwood. Volador blocked Atlantis Jr. with that one. Templario.
Brody, as you can see, is up on the apron of the ring. Like I said, a difference maker.
One of the Hounds of Hell chomping at the bit for a taste.
Wow.
Templario and Volador Jr., they've had their fair share of battles here in Arena, Mexico, and pretty much all up and down the country of Mexico. Swing and a miss there by Volador Jr. Templario off the back of Volador. Now Templario, tremendous agility, takes down Volador. Bit of flourish there by Templario.
Oh, headed our way, watch out.
Over that top, Sasuke special from Templario. And now, Brody King.
Yeah, that's trying to beg off here, but
Brody King, yeah, but from behind him comes Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, I guarantee you, he would have been given that job by Don Callis as soon as Big Bad Brody King gets him, neutralize him.
Josh Alexander getting involved, opening up Brody King for Lance Archer, but Adam Cole, chop block on Archer. And Archer sent into Alexander. Series of kicks, drops Archer down. Running knee, and now on the apron. Death Valley driver on the apron.
And guys, believe you me, we saw the ring and touched the ring, at least I did earlier today. That is a hard as hell ring. My God.
And now Fletcher. Series of knee strikes into the midsection. Cole ducks underneath. Cole, lariat. Both men the same idea. Cole catches Fletcher a second time, but Fletcher stays on his feet. Fletcher and our half and half suplex. Cole goes down hard.
Atlantis here.
Yeah, the legend's in.
Atlantis the double leg, and now a series of blows. Fletcher retreating to the corner.
Atlantis showing the benefit of experience and tenure. And the golden goose to the Don Callis family.
Atlantis Jr., the assistant father, now Bandito. Cross kick, staggers Fletcher back. Knee strike from Templario, chop from Brody King. Garcia, the high boot. Out goes Fletcher. And the advantage with this side as Grand Slam Mexico. The action continues.
Party people!
Morty, you guys are really spreading out onto the lawn.
At least Jerry got hurt. Morty's, huh? You're the worst.
Rick and Morty. New episodes Sundays at 11 p.m. on Adult Swim.
Say what you want about America, but we get a few things right.
Grand Slam Mexico, coming to you live on TBS and Max from the Cathedral of Lucha Libre Arena, Mexico. We are in the midst of our opening contest, a 14-man tag team match. Garcia, the neckbreaker on Josh Alexander. And Alexander, Nigel, lucky to be walking after that Death Valley driver he sustained from Brody King.
Nonetheless, getting back into the ring. More damage to the neck. Here we go. Bandito waiting. Got the tag.
Here comes the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. Josh Alexander trading blows center of the ring, Tony.
I tell you, Bandito has had his share of injuries, as we know. He has battled back, and the fans absolutely love him. You can hear it. But and here's one thing that we've all been talking about: the power of this man.
Bandito, wrist slam, down goes Alexander. And Bandito, nimbly to the top. Bandito took a frog splash, but Alexander up to his feet. Alexander, the belly-to-belly suplex. Bandito goes down hard. 1, 2, and oh, Bandito, very late kick out.
A deep hook of the leg by Alexander. Not enough. We'll take a look. Takeshita now. Illegal to the top rope.
Takeshita's so big, well, Bandito escaped. And now Takeshita is stuck.
Templario coming in illegally.
What a great thrust kick by Templario. He's one of the more powerful luchadors, there's no doubt.
Now Bandito, Templario going to work on opposite sides of the ring.
Communication going on here.
Watch this.
Oh, God.
Templario, the cover, 2, and Alexander able to kick out.
Alexander, man, on that very hard mat kick.
But I mean, that was a rough landing for Templario. He came down.
So I think Alexander trying to hold on to Templario tight as he could.
And now, Fletcher, the lariat. Atlantis Jr. The thrust kick takes down Fletcher. Atlantis Jr. really relishing the reception. Oh, Alexander. Atlantis took that moment on the top rope, Nigel, and Alexander made him pay.
Alexander has really earned his stripes here for the Don Callis family.
Oh, Josh Alexander going for the C4 slide.
Alexander keeps coming back for his team.
Atlantis making the walk up the ramp. And now over the top, the crossbody. 2 for 1 there for Atlantis Jr. Now things breaking down. 8 men inside the ring. All on opposing corners. And the right hand's coming down.
Take a look at that shot, would you? And the fans going crazy, and all the wrestlers. We have 10,000 plus in the band.
And we are sold out here in Arena Mexico as Atlantis Jr. the tope sends Takeshita into the barricade, but Templario up in succession. Takeshita into the barricades. Now the action spilling all over the ring.
All over the arena for that matter.
As the heavy hitters for their sides. And we see, wow, there are moves out there from Bandito. Brody King, Lance Archer, the firepower for their sides. Archer, the cross chop on the throat, but Brody, big elbow strike. Archer reaches with one of his own. Archer tried the high boot. Brody comes in, shoulder tackle. Not easy to take a man Archer's size off his feet.
Yeah, but a guy like Brody can't do it.
Oh, but wait a second. Listen to that reaction. That's the reason why.
That's just zero from the top. Now trying to keep Brody down on the mat. Trying to neutralize the size advantage. Cicero going to continue to apply pressure. Checking out his options, seeing where his teammates are. But oh, Brody running through it. Brody kidding with all the gas of Nakamura.
A man that size, Excalibur, that's athleticism, man.
And now Brody on the move. And the jumping Suicida Takeshita getting battered repeatedly.
Oh, Atlantis wants FTR, and he wants Dax. We know why.
Look at this, rights and lefts just being thrown. Furious pace here. Atlantis getting the better of Dax, backing him up to the
Mexico.
Into the midsection as Atlanta's dropped, and now Dax looking at the kicks in the ribs. Dax, he and Cash Wheeler like to refer to themselves like this. Inside cradle by
Shoulders out. Got him. Yes.